The sole reason why I serve this country is for the terrorist attacks that happened 17 years ago this past Tuesday, September 11, 2001. As a ninth grader, 15-year-old at George Archer Clark High School in Winchester, Kentucky, I felt like it was my mission in life to serve this country, to fight. You know, in life, we're all brought on this earth to serve in some capacity, something greater than yourself. So exactly 5 years later, in 2006, I boarded a plane, headed to an unknown location in Iraq. We didn't know where we were going, but we walked into a hostile area where many Marines were wounded. 23 Marines ended up giving their last breath in Iraq. On January 18, 2007, on a roadside IED patrol, I stepped in the wrong spot at the wrong time. The bomb exploded underneath me, and my life went from light to dark in a matter of seconds. You know, at the early age of 20, I felt with a lot of adversity, and I was going to deal with a lot of that adversity for the rest of my life. But these past 11 years have been truly amazing for me. I get to do some pretty amazing things, and I get to share it along with my wife and my 3 wonderful kids. You know, some of the things that I've learned in the military and then also through my rehab is to adapt and overcome, to lead by example, and to never quit. Those 3 qualities in my life has pushed me and guided me throughout my life, no matter what obstacle lies in my way. In 2012, I sat down with my wife. We were getting out of the Marine Corps, closing a chapter and starting a new chapter. My goal for the entirety of my life was to attend this university right here. And I truly love this university. I would give anything for this university, for the professors here at this university who have guided, who have instructed, kind-hearted, and taught me along the way, and to the Veterans Resource Center, under the command of Tony Dotson, you know, but especially the Veterans Resource Center. If it wasn't for the VRC and Tony Dotson, then I would not have walked across that stage last May. From what the VRC and for what Tony did for me, and what he did to kind of ease the stress, he provided, you know, work studies to pick me up, to wait for me. The VRC provided me a place to study, to conversate with other veterans, to be around my brothers and my sisters. The one important thing for a university is to put the appropriate people in the right situation, such as Tony, a veteran serving other veterans, and also serving veterans to take that to the higher-ups and ask for more, because truly veterans, they're unique, but they are very helpful. They're impactful. They share a lot of great qualities that they learned in the military, from real-world experiences to leadership skills, to being a mentor, to being a role model, and for people that the younger generation, the 18, 19-year-olds can look up to and can inspire to emulate. Veterans are very important for any successful business, for any successful university. The University of Kentucky, as I said, means the world to me. Growing up in Winchester, I looked at the UK as this is an athletic, basketball, football. I was a fan because I never possibly imagined that I would attend this university. You know, from the determination, the push, the drive of my wife, and for Tony Dotson, they made that lifelong dream a reality as graduating from this university. And it's something that I hold very close to my heart. You know, the one thing that I've always done these past 11 years is to just put my head down and go to work, put one step in front of the other. You know, there are many titles that I hold each and every day: a father, a husband, a veteran, a United States Marine, and alumni of the University of Kentucky. And those last 2 are 2 that mean the world to me. You know, for this university to be successful, we got to be transparent, and we got to continue doing what we do to make the future better than today and a lot better than yesterday. We got to look towards the future and keep putting that foot forward. You know, as I did in the military, you know, I lived with a purpose, and I live with a purpose now. And you know, the titles I get to hold for the rest of my life as a United States Marine and as a Kentucky Wildcat. And you got to stand up, you got to fight for things that you truly believe in. And this university, to be successful in the future, you got to stand up and you got to fight for what they believe in. And I believe in this university, and I will be here to support it no matter what. So thank you very much.